Hi, these are my pronouns. If you don't like it, that is your problem, not mine.
You know, I've heard there's parents out there who are super uncomfortable explaining complex issues in the news to their young children. Totally get it. I'm gonna do it for you. Put your kids in front of the TV and leave the room. All right. Hey, kids. What's up? Today, we're gonna talk about two of my favorite things. Peanut butter, yum, and jelly, also yum. Now, this is where the peanut butter goes. We know that because it says PB for peanut butter. And this is where the jelly goes. We know that because it says J for jelly. Peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter, jelly. Peanut butter, peanut butter, what are you doing that's not where you go? You're supposed to go, what? What's that, peanut butter? You say you're actually jelly? Whoa. And jelly? You're actually peanut butter? Oh, man. I'm so sorry I violated your privacy. Guess it doesn't matter what it says on the jar. If it's got peanut butter in it, we should just show it some goddamn respect and call it peanut butter because it didn't choose the jar. Let's recap. Peanut butter, jelly. Also peanut butter, also jelly, but still peanut butter, still jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. Kids, I know this seems so simple, but there's some idiots out there who just can't comprehend this. They think that the peanut butter is gonna pretend to be jelly just so it can sneak over here and listen to the jelly pee and just jerk off. That's not what this is about, Dad. If it's peanut butter, let it pee with peanut butter. And if it's jelly, let it pee with jelly. Got it? Okay. Explain it to your parents.
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away. We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
And I made it extra special. Just for you, little buddy.
Wow, this is delicious. What's in it?
Well, it's a touch of strawberry, a hint of peach, a sprinkle of sugar, and a smidgen of a secret ingredient.
Come on, tell me. I'd like to share that recipe with my wife.
Arsenic!
Oh, it's so good.
M-I-O-C. Yep. Things like this are all a matter of context. The fact that you are still trying to say weird while using what is usually conceived as a negative amplifier. You are clearly trying to insult me by calling me weird. That's about as big-brained a move as using a normal-type move on a ghost-type Pokemon. It will have no effect. Reason why? As I said, I have embraced my weirdness. So, you can't exactly call me weird and then have me knowing you're trying to insult me, and then saying, not an insult, it's a fact, because you're friggin' weird. Have the day you've earned, dear.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Cut the chatter. You ain't talking.
What? Caution, contents are hot. Can't be that hot. Oh, fuck!
A trans femme character whose name, when shortened, comes up as Sir Ryan. Look me in the eye and tell me that you don't see the irony in defending a f***ing transphobe. She is going to use the money from this and everything else Harry Potter related to try to legislate us out of existence. Have the day you deserve.
Spitball.
Maybe if I knew I wasn't stranded, maybe if I chose to see the magic, maybe, oh maybe, maybe I had landed in fantastic.
I figure rather than just say them over and over and over and over again, I would go on to Pick Crew, find a couple pronoun-related thingamadoos, and just kind of make it from there. Have a great day.
Set me free from your eyes, your touch, history, secret crush I gotta hide. You wanna take me up, right? I wanna dance instead, get you out of my head. This is getting so complicated, it's a mess called ages, and I feel it inside. Dancing on the edge of disaster makes my heart faster. The feeling ain't right.
In today's special edition of What the Actual Fuck News, the Orange Cheeto has made an announcement about his plans, if he ever returns to office, his plans for transgender people.
The left-wing gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination.
Silence is violence. Stop trans genocide. Trans Radical Activist is hosting an event on April 1st in DC. We are also hosting an online event. Much love to you all. Please stay safe.
I'm all 127. I am a pagan. I do not wish harm on Christianity or any other religion. A right enshrined in the U.S. Constitution. There are many branches on the tree of paganism, all of them different. Please do not associate me with the organization in this comment. They have made several statements much like this. And I will not be held in the same light as them. I do not advocate violence unless it's in a ring or in self-defense. Do it if you agree, and stand with me, because it is a bad look.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Zelda, and I use they, them, and fair pronouns. I saw this comment pop up as a friend was making a video reply, so I figured, as someone whose pronouns don't comply with initial perception, I could do a good deed and help someone understand a couple things. Labels are like boxes, and people are like cats. If you try to force someone into a label that does not fit, you're gonna get a talking to. Or worse. Yeah, I don't want to think about the worse. Whereas if you let people tell you the labels they are comfortable with using for themselves, it makes communication way freaking easier. Have you ever tried putting a cat into a box that it didn't want to go in? Only for like 5 minutes later, that cat turns around and waltzes its happy hiney into that box itself. That's what we're doing when we introduce you to us with those labels. We are telling you, these are the right boxes for me. Don't try shoving me into a box that I did not already provide for you. It's a little frustrating at first, but I understand your confusion. We're just trying to help facilitate better communication. Hope this helps.